Okay, so in this video I thought I would address something that I see a lot on YouTube videos, seeing as my YouTube channel is called Can's Gait and Posture Training. Obviously a lot of videos come up on my feed about posture and how to fix posture and things like that. I'm going to just kind of give my thoughts on this and a little overview to why I think particularly quick postural fixes, they're not going to work. I think we need to get a bit of a reality check with this. So firstly I want you to think, how many people do you know whose posture has improved with age? How many people have improved their posture that you know have had a postural problem and then they fixed it and now they're really good? I mean, I can't think of anyone I know who's done this. I know plenty of people with postural problems. I know plenty of people trying to sort out their posture. So that's going to tell you one very important fact, in that it's not easy. And if there was something that you could do that was a really quick fix, something, an exercise you could do, a really simple exercise that you could do once or twice a day even to sort it out, it's probably wrong, right? And this goes for postural implements as well, things like orthotics in your shoes or even braces for your back. A brace for your back is a classic one that keeps on coming up on my feed, my Facebook feeds and stuff. So you buy a brace for your back and it brings your shoulder blades back like this, and then you just work at your desk all day and you never get into this rounded shoulder position. Now they're not going to work, and you know that they don't work. I think you know deep down that they're not going to work. Some other things that I've seen people doing is fixes for forward head posture. I saw this on a video the other day that had 3 million views. My meager channel doesn't even get to 100 views yet, but my problem with this, and you can decide who's right on this based on my logic, is that they had someone at a desk and they said, well, when you're at your desk working, perhaps you can just do some head retractions like that as you work. So you do 10 retractions, and then these retractions, if you do them every day, they'll help your forward head posture. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll see why I have a massive problem with this, and any area-specific corrections that people do. So that, again, a classic one with the back brace is an area-specific correction that's trying to get your shoulders back. This one's trying to get your head back. Now, if they're not talking about other things that are going on in the body at the same time, it's not going to work. We know now that the muscles are connected by fascia, and so that if you do an isolation exercise where you're sitting at your desk with bad posture, and then you just retract your head like that, well, what good's it going to do? You've still got all the tension everywhere else in your body that's put you into this position in the first place. So the answer to your postural problems has to be a full body answer. It has to be a correction for the whole body. It's like, let's say we've got an asymmetry, a problem in posture. So you've got one knee that that kind of kinks in like that, right? So you go to a physio or something, and they say, right, you need to pull your knee out that way. Now the first thing that will happen, if I just show you here, and I'm going to try and have bad posture here to show you. So my knee's pointing inwards right now. So with bad posture, I'm going to correct by straightening it. Right, so the problem now is that I've got a lot of tension on my lower back and on my upper glute here as I do that, only on one side. So now I've changed my problem from my knee, and I've just moved it somewhere else. And this is all that's going to happen if you do an area-specific postural exercise. If you're area-specific, it won't work. It just won't work. It has to be integrated with the rest of your body. So if you have good posture, so it's shoulders back, deep breath, posterior tilt, neutral spine, and then you work from this principle when you do the other areas, you'll get a much better result. So again, bad knee position, sort the rest of my posture out, and it will just improve it automatically. I don't even have to move my knee here. And it looks like if I do that, it looks like I've moved my knee, but actually I've moved the top of my body doing it, and that has pulled my knee back into alignment by correcting my upper body and hips, and that sorted out my knee problem. So if you've got, even if you've got a problem with your knees, for example, or your ankles or your feet, any joint problem, if the fix is just at the joint, then it's not going to work. If you've got like an injury, if you've done your cruciate ligament and you need to do recovery on your knee, then obviously you need to strengthen up the joint first, and then you can work on the full body fix to try and get it back integrated with everything else. But if you're doing it alone, the problem is going to keep on recurring. Or if you're trying to fix it in one place, it'll just pop up somewhere else. So full body solutions, that's how you know that a postural fix stands a chance of working, and it requires a lot of practice and a lot of self-massage and a lot of postural corrective exercises to sort out. If you're not doing that, it won't work. So it requires a lot of work. Obviously, if it requires a lot of work, not too many people are going to do it. But I'm only just giving you the truth on that. Look at my other videos, and you can find out how to influence your posture and truly fix it, or at least stop it deteriorating further.